given necessary equipment and available signals. Given the necessary equipment and available signals, synchronization can take place immediately or after the post processing. After the post processing, first let us consider real-time differential. So we have VAS. VAS means wide area augmentation system. VAS means wide area augmentation system. So this VAS enabled receivers are an expensive example. VAS enabled receivers are an expensive example of real-time differential correction. VAS enabled receiver are an expensive example of real-time differential correction. This VAS stands for wide area augmentation system. Which is a link is external. So this wide area augmentation system, a collection of about 25 base stations, which will be collecting the data from 25 base stations set up to improve GPS positioning. To improve GPS positioning at where we are going to improving the GPS positioning at US airport runways. At US airport runways to the point that GPS can be used. GPS can be used to help and airplanes, which means that US Federal Aviation Administration in 2007. So we need to assume that this VAS base station transmit their measurements. This VAS base station transmit their measurements to a master station. Where corrections are calculated. And then uplinked to two geosynchronous satellites. So around 19 are played. This VAS base station transmit their measurements to a master station where corrections are calculated and then uplinked to two geosynchronous satellites. Synchronous satellites. So the VAS satellite then broadcasts. The VAS satellites then broadcast differentially corrected signals at the same frequency as GPS signals. So in this satellite, whatever we have VAS, then this will be going to broadcast differentially corrected signals at the same frequency as GPS signal. VAS signals compensate for positioning errors. VAS signals compensate for positioning errors measured at VAS base stations as well as clocked error, VAS base station as well as clock error corrections. This will be compensated for positioning errors measured at VAS base station. So where we will able to detect the positioning errors means, or where we will be able to measure the positioning errors means at VAS base stations only, as well as clock error corrections and regional estimates of upper atmosphere errors. So this VAS signals compensated for the positioning errors measured at the where we will able to measure means VAS base station, as well as we will able to measure the clock corrections, clock error corrections and regional estimations of upper atmosphere errors. So we will able to measure three: positioning errors, clock error corrections, regional estimations of upper atmosphere errors. These three will be able to get it from or measuring from VAS base station, VAS base station only. And this VAS network was designed. This VAS network was designed to provide appropriate 7-meter accuracy. This VAS network was designed to provide approximately 7-meter accuracy uniformly, 7-meter accuracy uniformly throughout its ES service area. Throughout its ES service area. When VAS enabled, receiver are used. This network was designed to provide approximately 7-meter accuracy uniformly throughout its ES service area when VAS enabled receiver are used. Coming to the differential GPS system, the ES Coast Guard has developed a similar system, same DGPS. It is called the Differential Global Positioning System or Global Positioning Service. Link is external. So the DGPS network includes the Differential Global Positioning Service network includes some 80 broadcast sites. It includes some 80 broadcast sites, each of which includes a survey grade base station. Each of which includes a survey grade base station and a radio beacon transmitter. A radio beacon transmitter that broadcasts correction signals at 285 to 325 kilohertz. The broadcast correction signal range is 285 to 325 kilohertz. The DGPS have the capable GPS receiver. DGPS capable GPS receivers include a connection to a radio receiver, that can tune into one or more selected beacons. Designed for navigation at sea near ES coasts, DGPS provide accuracies no worse than 10 meters. You need to see that here we have a kinetic positioning or kinematic positioning. For that we have survey grade real-time differential corrections which can be achieved using a technique called real-time kinematic. So this real-time kinematic uses RTK, carrier phase tracking of GPS signals measured by a reference and a remote receiver measured by a reference and a remote receiver to generate accuracies of 1 part in 1 lakh to 1 part in 7,50,000. This means within centimeter only. With relatively brief observations of only 1 to 2 minutes each. The relative brief observations of only 1 to 2 minutes each. The next one is post-process differential corrections. Post-process differential correction. For applications that require accuracies of 1 part in 1 lakh or higher, including control surveys and measurements of movements of the Earth's tectonic plates. Static positioning is required for 1 SICL 2001. So in static GPS positioning, static means which is fixed, it's not variable one. So in static GPS positioning, we have 2 or more receiver measurements are measured. 2 or more receivers measure their positions. In static GPS positioning, 2 or more receivers measure their positions. 2 or more receivers measure their position from fixed locations. Over period of 30 minutes. Over period of 30 minutes to 2 hours. Over the period of 30 minutes to 2 hours. The receivers may be positioned up to 300 kilometers apart. The receivers may be positioned up to 300 kilometers apart. So only dual frequency carrier phase differential receivers. So here only dual frequency carrier phase differential receivers have the capability of measuring the differences in time of arrival of civilian GPS signals. Only for the disturbance. Now power gone. So I'm waiting for getting power. So until that, you need to remember that up to now we discussed second unit. Second unit is almost completed. So in the next class on Monday, we'll start fourth unit. This is the fourth unit is differential global positioning systems. So